The children's song that states, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine," we know is based on this verse. "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." But it's sometimes misapplied. There's a lot of self-glorification going on. For the enemy of souls has whispered to many Christians, both young and old, that the verse telling us to shine is a green light from God to show off in public. It's especially a setup for those who are talented in the performing arts. After the devil assures them that performance is biblical, the sound of applause increases pride and keeps them going back to the stage for another addictive dose. The shining they sometimes find themselves doing isn't much different from worldly entertainment. In fact, it's likely viewed by God as worse, for they're using the name of Christ to promote themselves. Self-glorification is thus the only light shining, quote-unquote light, that's actually darkness disguised. Are any of us doing the same? I fell into the performance trap, convincing myself that I was letting my light so shine. But it was actually self-exaltation. That's why I'm sharing this information, to hopefully spare others from the snare. Some Adventist commentary states, while Matthew 5:16 instructs believers to let your light shine, the key caution is to avoid any motive of self-promotion or seeking praise from others. The focus should be on authentically living out Christ's love and character in a way that naturally draws others to God, without actively trying to be seen or recognized for one's good deeds. Adding, not about outward display. The light refers to the inner transformation brought by Christ, which should manifest in actions and character, not just outward displays of piety meant to impress others. Humility and service. Avoid the temptation to boast or publicize good deeds. Genuine service should be done with a humble heart, seeking only to glorify God. Other online commentaries state, "Let your light so shine" is not meant to be interpreted as a call to flaunt your good deeds or seek attention, but rather to live a life that naturally reflects positive qualities and Christian values. Essentially, to live authentically and let your actions speak for themselves without the intention of seeking praise or recognition, concurring that it's not about self-promotion. The emphasis is on letting your actions naturally shine, not on actively trying to draw attention to yourself. This video is certainly not suggesting that any of God's children hide so that we're not seen at all and thus not contributing to the sharing of the everlasting gospel. In fact, the verse before Matthew 5:16 and the children's song indicate that we are not to hide light under a bushel, but to let it, not make it, shine. But consider what Jesus would do and what he did. He enlightened everyone he came in contact with, but it wasn't to get applause or likes. The light of Christ that Christians are to exude is certainly meant to illumine, but without showman spotlights on any human.